Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you to everyone who watched the video that Kay and I did a couple of weeks ago on Savvy Minerals makeup. Appreciate everyone who has reached out with questions and gotten more information. Also appreciate everyone, of course, who has bought the products and are trying them, and especially we appreciate all of you who have let us know that you're absolutely loving them, because we knew you would. So Kay dared me to do another video because we've had several different questions and inquiries, and so she said, why don't you do one without makeup this time? So here I am, and going to real quickly put my makeup on and just let you see what I do every day, and if you have questions, let me know. I've already washed my face with the Mara cleanser. I can't say enough how amazing that stuff is. I was just talking to a friend of mine last night, and she said, I love it. How long do you leave it on? Because the cleanser is so awesome, you don't even want to wash it off. It feels like a spa in a bottle. So highly recommend that. But anyway, I've washed my face. I've used my toner. I've applied my wrinkle cream. I love this stuff. I just usually smile and I put it where I see the wrinkles, here, 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 and it has made an amazing difference. I've put on my Wolfberry eye cream. I just put it around through here. I've put on my Art Intensive Moisturizer. I love this stuff. I use it morning and night. And I've put on my Young Living Mineral Sunscreen. This is great stuff. I love it. All of these moisturizing products have made such a difference in my face over the last year. I'll try to post a couple of pictures in the comments below so that you can see just the bare skin look, how much better things look now that I've been using these products. I'm so grateful, because being 53, you start to worry, and this has made a great difference. But anyway, let's get into the makeup. So I've got everything ready on my face, and I'm going to put on primer. This mattifying primer. I don't use much at all. You can skip it if you want to, but the makeup looks so much better when you use the primer. And another thing, you can actually, I don't remember if we told this in the last video or not, if you prefer a cream makeup, you can mix the Savvy Minerals with the primer and make a cream-based makeup to put on. I tried it and I don't like it as well. It's so much easier just to put things on the way it's intended, but I have a couple of friends who do that and say that they like it. Okay, so I've got the primer on. And then I've got a little bit of Veil here. And I'm just going to put a little bit, especially on this spot. I have a dark spot that I'm hoping to get rid of sometime. But anyway, until then, I'm going to put a little Veil on like a concealer. And I put a little bit under my eyes. And I also have a little blemish on my chin, so I'm going to put that there. Okay. And then I'm going to take my Cool number 3, is the shade that I wear. I'm just going to tap a little bit into the lid. I'm going to take my Savvy Minerals foundation brush, and I'm going to spray it to get it a little bit moist. Sometimes once, sometimes twice. And then I dab it on my hand so that it won't be super moist. And get a little bit on my brush, tap it off, and then just start applying it by swirling it onto my face. Using the misting spray helps it stay longer, helps it go on smoother, helps it just look better. And I believe that's called baking it on, because it helps it stay. I've got a little bit left on my wrist, so I'm going to dab it again. You're supposed to put it on with swirls, but I've never figured out how to swirl it on my nose, so I just kind of get it on there like that. I do put a little bit real gently on my eye area because I want it to match the rest of me. My brush is starting to get a little bit dry, so sometimes I'll get it moist again. And you can put as much of this on for as much coverage as you want. I mean, you can put 2 or 3 layers if you want, or just one. I was used to wearing really heavy coverage, so it felt funny when I first started just wearing this loose powder. And like I said in the last video, I had tried mineral makeup before and it just didn't cover like I wanted, and it made a mess. The minerals went everywhere. And so I didn't like it. But this makeup I absolutely love. My skin's gotten healthier while I've been wearing it. And it lasts longer than my other makeup, which is crazy. But anyway, okay, there's the foundation. And that doesn't take long. And then, now it's time for the veil. And that's like your loose powder that you would normally put on over your foundation. And it's beautiful. It's called Diamond Dust. This particular is called Diamond Dust. I've got a great, wonderful brush that I use that is from Savvy Minerals, and it's just luxurious to just go over your face with this brush. I usually just do 2 taps into the container, and that's a nice finishing. It adds a really nice glow. I like the veil as much as I like the foundation. So there you go. That's got my foundation and my veil, my powder on. Some people like to put the veil on at the end, which is fine. I usually do it then because I like the color of all the other things. Okay, so now I'm going to put my bronzer on. And like we said in the last video, you're making a 3. I do mine kind of backwards because I start here. That's where I want the most color. And it may not show up much on the camera, I don't know. When I first started using bronzer, I thought this was making no difference whatsoever. And then the more I've gotten into it, the more I really love it because it adds some very subtle contour. There's the 3 that we're talking about back on your face. Basically, you're going forehead below the cheekbone and down to the chin. So there you go. I don't normally go over it quite that much. I was just trying to illustrate. So that's the bronzer. And then Young Living has several different colors of blush. I'm using one today that's kind of a pinker tone. I've got several different colors, but just tap a little bit into the lid, and you really don't need much of any of this. One thing you need to know if you decide to try this is these products last a long, long time because you use so little of them. I hear someone outside my window, so must be a workman of something kind if you hear someone talking. But anyway, you can see I barely used any that was in the lid. I'll give you a little tip. When I put these back, I would spill a lot of my product when I was trying to put the lid back on. Now I've learned to just turn this upside down, screw that on, and then I don't lose anything. So just a little tip should you decide to do it. Okay, they have eyeshadow in the powder like this. They also have it in pressed, and I am still loving the loose eyeshadow, so that's what I'm going to use today. I'm surprised that I like it as well as I do because I was a little bit concerned about wearing something like that. I'm used to using pressed eyeshadow, but this is so soft and silky and stays on so well that I have some of the pressed eyeshadow. I bought it for the last class we taught, and I haven't even tried it yet because I like this so much. I know I like it too, but plus I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup since it's summertime. I don't wear as much makeup. This just feels like no other eyeshadow I've ever had. I mean, I love makeup. I've loved it since I was a teenager, so I've tried lots of different brands and had lots of different facials at department stores, and I absolutely love these products. This eyeshadow just feels so soft and glides on. So I usually wear 3 colors of eyeshadow, so I'm going to do that here today. Same thing, another powder color that I'm using. And I want you to see how quick this is because it's much faster than my old makeup. Now I will say in the beginning, as I was learning how to do it, I thought there's no way this is faster because I just wasn't used to the products. And it takes a little while. I mean, I don't know, maybe it took me a week. I'm not sure if it took that long. But it takes a little bit to learn how to do it. I also thought screwing and unscrewing these lids on these little containers took forever when I first started, but now that I've learned little tricks, like I said, to turn them upside down and not spill everything, that goes quickly too. But yeah, in the beginning I thought there's so many containers to open and close. But like I said, done with this, so I'm going to turn it over. And that works better for me because then I don't spill everything out. So, okay. This eyeliner was the thing that I thought I would like the least because I was used to a crayon eyeliner, you know, the stick pencil, and I thought I loved that. And I wear contact lenses, so I didn't want anything to get into my eyes. I was real picky about that, and I wanted it to last a long time. You know, you don't want to come home and have eyeliner all under your eyes. Oh, I just got something on me. Which that gives me a chance to tell you, if you do accidentally get anything on, you just take your foundation brush and you can just erase it off like that. But anyway, the eyeliner, I wanted to make sure it would last. This eyeliner lasts longer than any I've ever used, and it goes on so easily. It's a little, see if you can see it, powder, and I just put a little bit into the lid. This is going to last a long time because I use so little. I'll show you. That's more than I'll use right there. And I've got the brush from Young Living. I love this brush. It's got the small tip on the top and it's got a blunt tip on the bottom. I like the blunt tip. It's pretty stiff, and I just tap it in, tap it off, and I put it on. It goes on easily. The first time I put this on, I thought, I'm putting dry powder on my eyes. There is no way this will last. But in truth, it lasts longer than the department store brand I used to wear in a crayon form. You can put this on wet or dry. When I first started, I put it on wet. Because I thought it would last longer. Now I just put it on dry. It gives you a more dramatic effect if you wet your brush first with the misting spray. But personally, for most things, I just wear it like this. Another technique that you can use if you want to. Sorry, I'm not with my regular mirror, and I know I'm looking away sometimes, but okay, I was going to show you if you could see. Let me tap it down. Well, it's all in the corner now. I hope you can see it. I barely used any of that. So it's going to take a long time, like I said, to use it up. Another technique that you can use when doing your eyeshadow, if you want, is you can spray the brush now and then go back over it while it's wet, if you want to bake it on a little bit more. And I tried that for a while just to make it last longer, but in truth, I don't even need to do that because it lasts a long time just the way it is. And then just in case I got anything under my eyes, you'll see me use my foundation brush like an eraser and go back just in case I dribbled any of the eyeliner down. My eyebrows are a little bit thin, and so I'll take my brow brush and put just a little bit of the multitasker on and brush through them just a little bit. It's real subtle, but it gives them a little more thickness. But nothing too drastic. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes. When I'm in a hurry, I definitely don't do this, but I do like the way it looks when I curl them, so I'm going to do that today. Young Living has 3 different eyeshadows: the lengthening, the volumizing, and the regular. I'm using the lengthening today. I used the regular for several months and I love it. Decided to try this. Next I'll try the volumizing. We shared this tip in our last video, but if you see that your mascara is getting a little dried up and you have some Young Living essential oil, don't do this unless you know you have a pure quality essential oil, but you can put some lavender essential oil on the brush and freshen it back up. It smells great too, and it'll help your mascara freshen up. Now that's a great tip, but don't keep mascara too long because it can get kind of gunky on you. And they say it's even unsafe to keep mascara for a long time. So the lavender will freshen it up, but don't keep it too long because of that tip. Okay. And then I tend to like a really dramatic lipstick. That's one of my things that I enjoy. This is Mic Drop. It's my favorite shade that Young Living has. A lot of their shades are really subtle, but I like a pop with mine. And then I just recently got their new Lip Lux. I've been putting it on at night. Savvy Lip Lux, sort of as a treatment for my lips. But you can also put it on over your lipstick if you want to. Feels great. And that took a little bit longer than normal because I was talking to all of you. But that's basically what I do in the mornings. So I hope you can see the difference from now till from the beginning to the end. It's really easy. It's really fast. And when you touch your face, you feel like you have nothing on it. I should have had let me see here. Got a little paper towel here. When you touch your face, you don't get anything on it from the makeup because the makeup it's on. It's going to stay on till I take it off. And the funny thing is it'll last all day long now. But when I wash it off tonight, it's going to come off really easy, including the mascara. I just use the Mara, and it takes my mascara and everything off. So it lasts great. It's not heavy. It's not hot. It doesn't feel like I have anything on, but I really like the look. So if you're interested, if you have more questions, let us know. We'll probably be sharing a few more videos, but hope you enjoyed this and hope you could see that it does make a difference.